Hello, wrestling fans. Here laying the weapon on Friday Night SmackDown for February the 7th, 2025. Cody Rhodes, Jay opened the show. Jay is conflicted. Now he feels he can't defeat Gunther at WrestleMania 41 in Vegas for the World Championship. So he says, maybe I'll take the easier route and beat you, Cody. No offense. Cody took offense to that, saying, I think you could beat Gunther. You have a better chance of beating him than you would beat me. So Jay's still conflicted who to challenge for WrestleMania. Cody said, honestly, we would tear the house down, but I don't want you to lose. That kind of ticked off Jay. Then Jay said, well, Wobble, if I did beat Gunther, you beat whoever wins the chamber match. We'll both be standing afterwards side by side as dual champions. Me of a title, you of a title. Cody said, that could be your best outcome. But then again, he said, I would like to face you, but you'll lose. Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu attacked, led to a brawl. Cody and Jay stood tall. Nick Dallas came out, made the bullshit main event match. Jay and Cody against the Bloodline. Honestly, that should have been the opening match, because the opening match was not great. Charlotte Flair came out, and basically said the same old shit she said on Raw, the same old shit she said on NXT. I don't know who I'm going to challenge at the WrestleMania yet, so I'm going to come out and ruin everybody's watching TV and be on all three shows again. I almost threw up in my mouth when she said that. I don't want to see her three more times in a row every week. We just seen her 3 times this week, and it's bad enough. I wish Rhea Ripley, Tiffany Stratton, or Julia would just kick her ass, beat the crap out of her, and make her choose them to be the WrestleMania appointment. That way, we'd have a seat on all 3 shows, right? Let me know below in the comments if that'd be the smart thing for that to happen. Mostly Machine Guns, LWO had an altercation backstage. Machine Guns weren't happy. LWO walked out on them in an 8-man tag. LWO bragged that if they were in the 2 out of 3 falls match against DIY the Rumble, they would have won the titles. So Nick Dallas makes the match official next week between those 2 tag teams. Street Profits deliver a promo. Montez Ford said, I'm sick of losing. And Dawkins said, me too. But when Ford said that, he looked over at Dawkins when he said that. Maybe teasing that eventual split they're talking about, right? Because then Ford said, I'll never betray Dawkins. Dawkins, I'll never betray you. He said, but we're sick and tired of being overlooked. You guys have delivered the same promo, and you keep getting built up for opportunity to titles, then they don't give them the belts. So maybe this time they're finally going to split them up, or where they finally give them those titles that are not held in 4 years. That's a shame, because the Profits are a really good, entertaining tag team. Then Damian Priest and Braun Strowman backstage. They found out they're both going to be fighting each other next week at Elimination Chamber qualifying match alongside Jacob Fatu at Triple Threat, and they both make a deal that no matter what, one of them enters the chamber, not Jacob Fatu. You open the match. Bianca Belair, 1/2-year Women's Tag Team Champions with Naomi, took on Piper Niven and the Women's United States Champion Chelsea Green. An Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Pathetic opening match. Bianca did that 10-punch combo in the corner, never touched Piper Niven once, twerked the butt. At one point, Bianca speared Piper Niven, got a 1 count. Top rope crossbody, got a 1 count. Clotheslined her down, rolled her up, then shoved herself off of Piper Niven. Like, Piper Niven didn't push her off. Bianca pushed herself off, looked backwards, and hit the corner. Then she acted like she got hit in the face. If Piper Niven's arms are spread like this when you're rolling her up, she cannot physically hit you in the face, Bianca. Stop acting, because it's terrible. Piper Niven, boss man slam, out of boss man slam, running slam, body slam, just destroying Bianca. Vader bomb off the top rope. Then Bianca attempted 3 attempts at a KOD out of the corner. Finally, the 3rd time's the charm. You'll win her and advance to the chamber, Bianca Belair. I felt bad for Piper Niven because she should have had a better opponent than Bianca Belair in that match. Bianca was way off her game. Then we had Alexa Bliss. She's a part of SmackDown, which makes sense because of the Y6, right? So she took on Candice LeRae in an Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Alexa Bliss has been gone for almost 3 years. There's some ring rust shown. She hardly had no offense. It was all Candice. Candice face slammed on the outside. Swanton drop across the back. Rolled in the ring, got a 2 count. Top rope missile drop kick, knocked Alexa halfway across the ring. Got another 2 count. Repeatedly drove her knee in the back of Alexa Bliss, repeatedly driving her legs across the back, applying back submissions. Alexa Bliss finally had enough. Then started fighting back with series of clotheslines. And then Candice got a hold of that stupid Lily doll. Alexa Bliss at first didn't do nothing. Then she did with a new press test, new fast takedowns, punches. And then hit Convict's sister Abigail, but into a DD form for the 1-2-3. So Alexa Bliss qualifies for the chamber. So now we got Alexa Bliss, Bianca Belair, and then Morgan entering the chamber. Stacked chamber so far, I gotta admit that, on the women's side. Then we had LA Knight and Jimmy Uso. They came out, each one delivered a promo, but they're gonna win, qualify for the chamber, not the other one. Then Drew McIntyre shows up. He's been added to the match. He's the last official trade. The trade deadline's been over. They announced that on Raw when Adam Pearce said AJ Styles was the last trade to come to Raw. We found out who he was traded for, which was Drew McIntyre. McIntyre he personally requested to come to SmackDown to take care of this bloodline stuff and to win a title. He said, if I have to go through you two to do it, and then go through 5 other people in the chamber, so be it. Great triple threat qualifying match. Back and forth, these guys win. Jimmy caught LA Knight coming off the ropes with a super kick. LA Knight hit a slingshot shoulder tackle, knocking McIntyre down. LA Knight jumped off the top rope for that elbow drop. Jimmy caught him in the face with another super kick. Jimmy hit the Uso splash during one point in the match. Drew McIntyre pulled the referee out of the ring to prevent the free count. Jimmy got mad, went out of the ring, super kicked McIntyre, who landed on top of the announce table. Jimmy ran back of the ring. LA Knight grabbed a hold of him, stumped him in the corner, neck breaker out of the corner, picked him up, tossed up neck breaker. That was awesome. He was on a roll. McIntyre got in, tossed LA Knight halfway across the ring. Out of a corner, picked up Jimmy, tossed him halfway across the ring. Hit bump to both guys. Then at one point in the match, Jimmy and LA Knight had McIntyre in the corner, and they kept taking turns stomping him in the corner, like Stone Cold Steve Austin style, trying to see who could do it better. That kind of ticked off McIntyre. He Irish whipped one guy in one corner, one guy in the opposite corner, and he just unloaded with stomps of his own, and both of them in the opposite corners. LA Knight fought back, hit the neck break out of the corner on McIntyre. McIntyre hit a German suplex off the middle rope onto Jimmy. Jimmy thought he had the match won when we went for Uso splash and LA Knight again, but LA Knight got his knees up. LA Knight went for the Rose Plant DDT and smacko from behind, right in the back of the head. McIntyre claymore the holy hell of LA Knight. Pinned him, your winner, and going into the man's chamber alongside CM Punk and John Cena, Drew McIntyre. That chamber, there's just those 3 guys in it. I'm hyped for it already. We had Camille Hayes was backstage, and he was found out that Raw Superstars challenged him to a match, and it was a Akira Tozawa. Nick Adalis announced, and Camille Hayes says, this is going to be easy. And the reason why Tozawa has challenged Camille Hayes is because at the Royal Rumble, when Camille Hayes got eliminated by Braun Breaker, he was walking to the back. Tozawa came out at number 8. That ticked off. Camille Hayes was ticked off. Attacked Akira Tozawa, who was replaced in the Rumble by Speed, which was stupid and lame. Anyways, Tozawa's requested this match. Bell ring. Oh, Tozawa. Snap her Corona. Snap her Corona, sending Camille Hayes into the middle turnbuckle. Clothesline him out of the ring. Dove outside of a crossbar, knocking down Camille Hayes. All over Camille Hayes. Camille Hayes finally had enough. DDT off the rope. Slingshot clothesline off the rope to the back of the head of Tozawa. Started punching away at him. Forearm shots. Tozawa fought back with a spin kick. Went for the top rope. Swanton drop. Camille Hayes ran up. Knocked him off the top rope. Again, Tozawa knocked him down. Went for another attempt at the Swanton drop. Again, Camille Hayes countered it. Knocked him off the top rope. Hit the top rope scissors kick. Your winner, Camille Hayes. Short match, but it was fast-paced and definitely worth watching, folks. DIY came out and was bragging about being the most same machine guns at the Royal Rumble 2 out 3 falls. Didn't mention all the thanks to the help of the Street Profits for winning. And then said they'd defeat every tag team on SmackDown. There's no one left to challenge them for the titles. Pretty Diddly came out. They also left the match in the 8-man tag, like the LWO did the Machine Guns. the partners. Pretty did the same thing last week to DIY when Ciampa X-Day big booted Prince in the face. Pretty they said, you have not faced us in a tag match, which is true. We've always been partners. So Nick Aldis came out and said, how about this? I prayed they could defeat DIY, and then later on the road, possibly at the pay-per-view, they'll face you for the titles. DIY's like, we're not even dressed to compete. We're wearing like t-shirts and pants. And Nick Aldis said, too bad that match is starting now. Great match these two teams put on. Ciampa unloaded on Prince of forearm shots. Ice whipped him in the corner, ran at him. Prince big boot him right in the face. Kip tagged in, spinebuster Gargano, clothesline to Ciampa. Then he bounced off the back of Prince and delivered a code breaker to Gargano. I like that move. Then they double team stomped Ciampa in the corner. DIY fought back. Ciampa had run a knee to the face on Prince, sent him through the ropes. Then Gargano super kicked him on the outside and just unloaded on him with haymakers. Rolled him back in the ring. This poor Prince was getting up. Ciampa just kneed him in the face again. That was awesome. Pretty picked up the win. That was awesome. Ciampa rolled up Prince and had a handful of tights and was holding on to the ropes. Kip super kicked him. That allowed Prince to roll over Ciampa. Handful of tights, hands on the ropes, and stole the win. So Pretty Deadly stole the win. DIY's like, what the hell just happened? Pretty Deadly gets a title shot. That was cool. Then, like I said, you had the free chamber qualifying matches. There are two matches now. The main event time. Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso against Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga. I wish I could say this match was the opening match because it wasn't all that good. They isolated Cody from the opening bell. They took turns stomping him in the corner. They took turns clotheslining him in the corner. Jacob Fatu did his headbutts in the corner. Cody fought back, tagged in Jay. Jay came in, super kicked everybody. Open hand palm strikes to Tama Tonga. Same to Jacob Fatu. Dove through the ropes, knocking Fatu over the announce table. In the ring, Cody hits the crossroads to Tama Tonga for the 1-2-3. Quick match, nothing very exciting. After the match, Solo Sikoa runs out, and Samoan spikes Cody Rhodes in the show. And then I was like, who is that? It's Solo Sikoa. You can see him. Don't matter he's wearing a hoodie. It's Solo. You can see that in his face. Now, who else does the Samoan spike besides Solo Sikoa, right? So the announcers trying to act like they're shocked at who it was before he took the hoodie off. It was kind of already given who it was. And that means Solo's challenging Cody game for the title. Yes, they have good matches, but I want to see the Bloodline not be constantly in the main event and going after the title. They could do a lot more of the Bloodline, like get rid of them, for instance. Or do something else with them that doesn't involve still in the main event on pay-per-views and SmackDown. So next week, we have got Nia Jax challenging Tiffany Stratton for the SmackDown Women's Championship. The LWO's Humberto Carrillo Angel Garza versus the Motor City Machine Guns. That's going to be one heck of a match as well. Chelsea Green versus Naomi in the final Women's Chamber qualifying match to fill up that match on the SmackDown side, and Raw still has 2 qualifying matches to go. And for the man's final spot, because John Cena stole the spot, it's Damian Priest, Braun Strowman, and Jacob Fatu. That should be the main event next week. I know Jacob Fatu, Bloodline main event, but of all the matches booked, that would be the one would be the main event. And it's going to be a good match, don't get me wrong. I am actually hoping that Braun Strowman wins it. Or Damian Priest. I don't want to see Jacob Fatu win that chamber. He's just going to demolish everybody. All the attention will be on him. Whereas the other 2 guys in the chamber, all the attention could be separated on all amongst all 6 competitors. There you have it, folks. Oh, yes. Also, backstage, Chelsea Green and Piper Niven again teased that they're going to try to recruit a third Warnham. Because this time, Naomi, D-Fab, Mia Yim and Selena Vega announced that they want to shot her U.S. title. And then they said, well, who else can we find? So I'm kind of curious who that third woman's going to be. WWE has released some talent. Yesterday, Blair Davenport has been released. That I can see happening because when they called her up on NXT, they didn't do nothing with her all year and a half. So I kind of seen that happening. The Offers of Pain. The Final Testament got split up. Karrion Kross, Scarlett weren't released, but the Offers of Pain, Paul Allen was. That's 3 times now the Offers of Pain have been hired, released, rehired, released, rehired, released. And from NXT, Cedric Alexander has been released. He's actually requested this release, and he cannot compete nowhere else for 90 days. I think he's going to be going to AEW to reform the Hurt Business on AEW, where Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin are new tag team champions. Probably won't last long. And also, Sonya Deville has declined renewing her contract. She's gone. And that's a shocker because her, Shayna, and Zoe Stark's been doing very good on Raw, dominating as a part of Pure Fusion Collective. Now it's down to just the two of them, Shayna and Zoe. So that was a shocker to see here that Sonya Deville decided not to renew her contract. Let me know below in the comments, folks. Are you shocked with the releases? I actually not shocked at who got released. Who would you like to see get released that wasn't mentioned there? There you have it, folks. Too safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.